Hey there. So this nickels and dimes question is something that you're going to see a lot in algebra and standardized tests. I don't know why they like using it, but they do. In any case, we were talking about Diego, who has $22.25, but only nickels and dimes. And they even gave you the equation of the relationship. And we know that D is going to be the number of dimes, and N is obviously the number of nickels. So I know that the value of each dime is $0.1 or 10 cents, and the value of each nickel is $0.05 or 5 cents. So 0.1 times the number of dimes is how much money I have in dimes, and 0.05 in a nickel is the value of money that I have in nickels. So the question are, what are two values of D and N? What are two possible combinations of D and N that would make this equation true? That is, what number of dimes and nickels do I have that could add up to $22.25? So it could be any combination. So when I get a problem like this, I like to use numbers that make my math easy. I would never use, say, 13 or 11.5. I'm going to pick a nice round number. So I'm going to say 100 dimes. 100 dimes. So I'm going to pick one of these variables and then find what the other one would equal. Because right now I have an equation that's got two variables. I've got a D and an N. And I can't solve this for either of them unless I know the value of one of them. So I'm going to pick dimes, and I'm going to pick an easy number, 100. So if I pick 100, I would get 0.10 times 100, because it's a number times a variable. So I'm going to say D equals 100 plus 0.05 N equals 22.25. So now my question is, what if one of my combinations has got D as 100, how many nickels do I have? 0.1 times 100, plug it into your calculator if you know it, is 10. So that means with 100 dimes, I've got $10 plus 0.05, that's times N. I don't know how many nickels I have still, 22.25, but I know my total is 22.25. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I want to solve this for N, so get the N by itself. My first step is subtract 10 from this side, subtract 10 from that side. That gets rid of that. 10 minus 10, we all know, is 0. 22.25 minus 10 equals 12.25. And that is 0.05 nickels. All right. Now, I still want to get this N by itself, and I'm going to divide this by 0.05 and divide this by 0.05. That's going to turn this into 1N, and then I'm going to bring up my calculator, just my phone here. I'm going to do 12.25 divided by 0.05. I don't know if you can see that. And that gives me 240, just like in class, 245. All right, so I've got 245 nickels, and dimes equals 100. So this combination of nickels and dimes make it true. So the exit ticket for Thursday, you still have time to go back and do it. The exit ticket for Thursday is asking for two different combinations. I've already given you one combination that makes this true, 245 and 100. The other, you can find another value of D and go through this same process. 2.